Hi everyone, I'm Des.
And I'm Rodney.
Welcome to our channel again, The Uncommon Truth. So today's topic that we are going to discuss is talking versus dating.
What does it mean? Everybody has their own definition. We had our own discussion about this because what I believe is talking is different from what she believes is talking, and what I believe is dating is different from what she believes is dating. So, defining what that means is very important. So, I'm going to ask my girlfriend Des to tell for you all what is your definition of talking. When two people say they're talking, what does that mean to you?
Okay, so for me, being a woman, um, talking means that there are no commitment. It's just you, a woman that has met a man, or a man that has met a woman, and they are in the get to know each other stage.
Is there intimacy in that stage in your mind?
In my mind, there should not be anything intimacy going on. There should not be anything like that going on. Only because being intimate complicates a lot of things, especially when you're in the get to know me stage. So for me, I feel like if you just met someone, if you're a woman and you just met a man, or if you are a man and you just met a woman, I would say that y'all are just talking, whether that is talking over the phone or through text, and y'all are really just getting to know each other, asking each other all types of questions. Okay, so to me, that's just talking. So what do you define as talking?
So, for me, talking is kind of what you said, getting to know somebody, but it's more on, I guess the only difference with me as a man, for me, talking means you still can be intimate, in my opinion. Talking, if y'all are just talking, y'all not really going out, but y'all, hang around each other at the house, Netflix and chill, whatever.
Netflix and chilling.
Then it's that. It's nothing serious. It's no commitment. And if y'all do something, then that's what it is. But like she was saying, the thing with that is if you get intimate with somebody when you're just talking, it can complicate it and you can't get your feelings hurt.
Especially being a woman. Now, I can't speak from a man's point of view. That's why we have this handsome man right here. But for a woman's point of view, I do know that we can be emotional and sometimes overly emotional. So when we give our bodies to a man, it's kind of like they're ours. That's mine. That's mine's right there. So that's why I say in the talking stage, it should be strictly to get to know each other.
Yeah, and talking to me also, that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything after that. Meaning, I see this person as a girlfriend. You can talk to somebody you don't even see as a girlfriend. It's just somebody that's to pass the time with. So, now dating, that's something different. To me, dating also no commitment to any one person. It's meaning like y'all doing more than just talking and texting on the phone and just hanging out at somebody's house watching Hulu or Netflix, whatever. Y'all are actually going out to dinner every now and then, going to movies every now and then. And so y'all kind of know each other a little bit right now, but y'all still haven't decided if this is someone you want to be with. But if you are dating somebody, it's somebody that you would potentially be in a relationship with. So I wouldn't do a lot of stuff with somebody that I'm just talking to, but I didn't see myself in a relationship with. But if I'm dating them, still intimate, still no commitments, but there's a possibility that we can go further.
Okay, so he just said something right there. When you're dating, there's a possibility there could be a commitment. From my point of view, from a woman's point of view, I feel like when you're dating, you should date with a purpose. Okay? Women, men, whatever. You should always date with a purpose, because if you're just dating Leroy and you out here dating John and you out here dating Will and you out here dating Mike, you really don't know what you're doing. I mean, it's okay. I'm not saying that it's not okay to date multiple people, but I will say that if you're dating multiple people, you need to still date with a purpose. And whatever your purpose could be, it could be I'm dating to figure out who I want to marry, or I'm dating just to figure out what type of guy I like. So always date with a purpose. Keep a purpose in mind, the reason why you're out here dating, and just don't be dating just to be dating because it's just something to do. Always date with a purpose. Now, from my point of view, or did you finish yours?
Yeah.
How you feel like dating is?
Yeah.
You feel like dating is still like no commitment or anything like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so from my point of view, I feel like there can be a commitment there, or to me, it just really depends. So I guess that gets to our first thing, communication. That's like our first bullet point in this video. Communicate. I don't care if y'all are talking, I don't care if y'all are dating, make sure you communicate with your partner.
Meaning, they need to define what they believe talking is, and you need
Right.
to define what you believe talking is, and you need to define what you believe dating is, and they need to define what they believe dating is. That's the first thing y'all need to do. If you want a purpose. Now, if you just passing the time by, you're not looking for anything serious, then it's whatever. But when you're ready to take it to the next level, as far as finding a boyfriend or girlfriend or wife, then communication is very important. So you need to define those things off the jump.
Right.
And once you define those things, and if you've been talking to somebody for a while or dating somebody for a while, and y'all have come to that point where y'all like, okay, are we talking? Are we dating? Okay, yes. Okay, so do we believe that talking and dating is the same thing? Do we have the same definitions of talking and dating? Because if y'all don't, things can get confusing later, because you may say, oh, we're dating. He may say, yeah, we're dating. But in his mind, we're dating, but that doesn't mean we're committed. In your mind,
Right.
you might be like, we're dating, which means we're together.
Right.
That's not the case. So you definitely want to communicate.
Communicate.
Define
Number
what
one
you
key.
are, and then communicate and figure out what that really is.
Yes. So what he said, I definitely agree with that. Make sure the communication between you and your partner, whoever you're talking to, whoever you're dating, is on point. Because if it's not, then that will lead somebody with a broken heart.
Broken. Right.
Yeah, trust me, I've been there.
Right.
I've been there. So make sure you're communicating. Make sure you are from the jump, from the start. What are we doing?
This is personal to us because we've already been through this.
Yeah,
so
we've
we're trying
been
to
there.
tell y'all so y'all don't make the same mistakes that we made.
Right. So we're not going to tell y'all anything or give y'all advice of something that we have not personally been through.
And if what he's saying or what she's saying is not what you believe in, and it's a big difference, then you need to probably just leave that alone, because
Right.
your feelings can really get hurt if you're trying to define yourself based off that definition.
Right.
If you're like, oh, okay, well, he want to be friends, or we're just dating, so I'll just go along with it because I like him, and then
Don't do that.
right. So
Women, do not do that. Don't do that, because at the end of the day, you are just as important as he is. And what you're wanting in a relationship is just as important as what he's wanting. So just because you like a man and you don't want him to leave or walk out or break up with you or whatever, it doesn't mean that what you feel and what you desire in your heart is not important. So communicate with your partner. If a relationship is what you want, say it. If he say no, deuces, peace.
and if she want to leave, let her leave.
Exactly.
Don't start lying,
Because
or-
at the end of the day, like I said, if you stay and you're not true to yourself, or if you stay and you're not true to yourself, somebody's gonna end up with a broken heart.
Right.
So you don't want
All
that.
right, so leave us what you think the definition of talking or dating is in our comments below. And subscribe.
And subscribe. See y'all next time. Peace.